Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. If you have a BMW guys, any BMW, and you have the Tpms light, also known as TPM light or tire pressure monitor light on, we'll explain if you have a fault in your sensor how to remove and replace TPMS sensor. This is the sensor that detects how much pressure and what the temperature is in the tire guys. It's a very complicated little device. Now we'll explain what needs to be done, how to remove it, how to replace it. First thing guys, you need to remove your wheel. You need to jack the car up, put the jack stand, remove the wheel, and then we'll continue guys. Quick introduction, we'll have more than 200 videos on this car and every car we get at the shop. Our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please guys, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's start on it now. So we'll be using guys a tire machine right here. You can do it without even balancing the tire, but you have to mark where the tire is relatively to the valve stem. So if you get a choke or something, mark it right here. You don't even need to rebalance your tire. In our case guys, we'll even put new tire, so in our case we don't even care about that, but usually, okay, you can see you're going to mark where the valve stem is. Now if you need to check out where we got our tire machines and balancers, check out guys, we'll have the link in the description of the video below. It's actually very cheap setup, but it's one of the best ones for the budget tire machine and balancers that we've used, and we changed about 3 in the past, and this one is holding pretty good so far. Now in order to run the tire machine, you will need to have a compressor, air compressor, and now that's where the confusion comes guys, and I'm going to explain in a second, okay, what are we doing. So we'll remove the valve stem needle. Okay, perfect. The air compressor that we're using guys is super small air compressor. Okay, it's this guy right here. It's DeWalt 6-gallon pancake compressor, goes to 165 psi, enough to run the tire machine with no problem, even though it's small. You may need to wait a little bit of time for it to build pressure, but it does the job good guys. We've been using it for over a year with no problems. We'll have the link again where we purchased ours from in the description of the video below. So once the air is out of the tire, okay, we'll explain what needs to be done. You don't want to break your TPMS sensor, even though it's the old one. Okay, don't break it guys. So never break the bead loose on this side. So I'll recommend to come 90 degrees from the bead on each side. So let me show you now. We'll go about 90 degrees, okay, like that. Okay, I'll need to move the balance machine a little bit because I'm too close and I won't be able to get there. And once we do that, okay, that should be enough. We'll be actually able to go ahead and break that thing loose. So let's try it one more time. Okay, check it out now. Now what else I'll do, I'll go to this side right here. Let me get my gloves on because that tire actually is pretty bad on the inside. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Perfect. Now we go on the back side, and you want to stay away from the valve stem, which is right here, so turn it again guys, okay, like that. Check out the tire, how bad it is. That's why I was extremely careful. So now we'll just get it on the tire machine and we're going to clamp it down, okay, like that, and we can continue now. So now guys, okay, we need to adjust our tire machine to where it's not going to scrape the wheel. Okay, like that, perfect. Now I'll bring it guys, okay, to about right here. Okay, to where I'm not going to catch it with the pry bar, but it will be the first thing where the tire will come out, because otherwise I'll catch it. This is a run flat tire guys. Okay, so that's the bad part. Okay, what is a run flat tire? Run flat, guys, you can drive like 50 miles, 100 miles on actually flat tire, guys. But the bad part, those are super hard, okay, to remove because they're extremely tough tires. So finally, guys, okay, it came out. So I'm going to spin it now, okay, and we'll be ready to pull the tire out on this side. Perfect. Now we need to come on this side with the camera, okay? Let's come on this side and I'll show you why. Because now, guys, we need to bring, okay, we need to bring the valve stem again to about right here, guys. Why? Because we want to be the first place again where the tire will come out. So I'm going to lift it up. Okay, let's come on the bottom side now with the camera. Okay, now I'll show you what I'll be doing here now, guys. If I come and pull that tire out, the TPMS and the valve stem will be the first one, okay, to come out. Okay, you can see just like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. And with the tire being out, if you don't need to replace the tire, later you just need to reinstall it. What I'll do, okay, now we just have to get a nut that size, okay, right here for the valve stem. Check it out, and we'll, guys, be able to remove that TPMS sensor now, okay, in just a second. You can see that, I think it's a 10 maybe. Yep, and this is the sensor, this is the part numbers. All that is listed here, guys. If you need to buy new ones, we have the links in the description of the video below where we purchased ours from. 12mm socket, guys. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get the nut loose. Okay, and once you get it loose, you just keep removing it by hand, and we might need to get an extension. It will be a little bit more convenient. Okay, actually a 12mm deep socket will work here. Okay, shallow socket, oh, 11, guys. It's not even 12, it's 11. So really depends on the model and all that, but most of the times probably it will be 11. Okay, and now, guys, this is the sensor, okay, right here, as you can see. This is, guys, your TPMS sensor. So this is it, guys, this is your TPMS sensor. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now we'll show you guys how we're going to install it. We have another used one here at the shop that we'll be using, and if you want to see a video, guys, how to calibrate, how to program the computer to recognize it, we'll have a video on that as well. So when we're ready to install it, guys, go ahead, install it here and start getting it tight on the top. Okay, now the seal will compress so that your tire doesn't leak. Always check that. Perfect, we're ready. That's it, we don't need to go more. And now all we have to do is reinstall your tire. So that's the whole procedure. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos and see you guys next time.